Hey guys, it's Tash, and today I've decided I'm going to do my first ever book review. A book that I've been waiting to come out for absolutely ages, and to be honest it is going to be pretty biased because, I mean, it's a book written by my all-time favourite YouTuber slash my all-time favourite person on the whole entire planet, Shane Dawson. I Hate Myselfie. Which you already knew that anyway, so I don't know why I was leading up to being like, it's Shane Dawson, you didn't know that. Because you did know that, because it's on the title. Now I'm yabbering. Anyway, yeah, I'm in my mum's room because the lighting is good. The sun's over there and the sun's setting right now and it's coming into the room. And my room's there, so it's at the back of the house. So, and now I realise that she has better lighting in her room than me, god damn it. Anyway, this is Shane's book. There's Shane's pretty face. And there's his face being covered by his name. I read this in a day. I read this on Wednesday. I had the day off of work on Wednesday, so I just sat down and read this book all day. So, as I said, the review's going to be very biased because I love Shane. And to be honest, if there was something I didn't like about the book, I would say, but there genuinely isn't. If I have to say something bad about the book, it's the fact that at some point Shane used then instead of than. Cringe, Shane, cringe. And I'm just going to go through a few points about the book. The question is, people are asking Shane, should I get your book? If you've ever watched him and enjoyed his videos, the answer is yes, you get the book. And the only reason why you wouldn't really get this book is if you didn't like him. If you didn't like him, why are you here? Go away. Like, trying to make my mum read it, I was like, Mum, you need to read I Hate Myselfie. She was like, I don't read autobiographies. And I was like, yeah, but Shane's life's so crazy you'll think you're reading a fiction. She probably won't read it though. But yeah, something that I really loved, obviously people who are new to Shane, like unless they've kind of gone back throughout his old videos, they probably wouldn't have known about many of the things that are in this book, but someone who has gone back and watched his old videos, and someone like me who have been watching him for years, I've been watching him since 2009. It was August 2009, and so it was before he even hit 1 million. I've been watching him. Most of the stories in this book I'd heard parts of, such as like the prom. I knew that he went to the prom with a lesbian. I knew about Schmeg, like them all getting fired. I knew about his grandma. But yeah, it's just, there's so many parts that just made you laugh, and I remember there was one line which cracked me up. I'm not good at book reviews, okay? I know what I'm gonna say and then I forget. When he was talking to Mag at Schmeg, when it had the mean girl from his school, I'm not gonna like give it away really. She said, well then get revenge on that pom-pom twirling cunt, and that just cracked me up. One of my favourite things about reading this book was reading about things that I kind of knew about, but hearing the stories in full, especially like hearing about the whole thing where he got fired from Schmeg, and obviously hearing more about actually what happened when his grandmother went into hospital and when she died. And like obviously I read in the book he says about how he kind of walked away, and his way of dealing with it was going to the bathroom and vlogging. And of course I remember watching those vlogs, and that chapter was actually really like sad. Like at the end of it, it just like, I don't cry at things, but I kind of felt like I was going to, and so it takes a lot for that to happen with me. I'm not quite sure which my favourite chapter was. Well, I also liked hearing a bit about kind of behind the scenes of Smiley when he was talking about the kiss on camera. Oh, and also the whole addictions thing. Anyone who knows, so this is why I'm talking about a lot of people that know about the kind of have been with Shane a while. Of course, you know about, for example, you know about his addiction to Splenda, and he talked about, because I remember I heard that he wasn't like eating it anymore, and you find out exactly what happens with the whole Splenda addiction in the book, and it was just great to finally be able to hear these things. I think one of my favourite chapters, in the way that I am really glad he talked about it, is the 2 first kisses. And the reason for that is because I remember when people were speculating that he was with the Canadian girl. I'm not going to say her name because he didn't put her name in the book. While I'm sure many people know who it is, I'm just going to respect Shane's decision to put Canadian girl, so I would just refer to her as that. People had a feeling he was with her, and I was like, I don't know. And then of course he makes a breakup video and we realise he really was with her. Then of course he says about how when they broke up, and then Lisa like asked him if he wanted to go out, and then of course he got with Lisa. I always find it really weird how he managed to go from breaking up with Canadian girl and then getting with Lisa so fast, it kind of confused me, like especially because he said it was mutual. So to me, if it's mutual and because of distance, I thought, well, surely that means there's still something there, but they just feel like it's the best. So I find it weird that he could have moved on so fast, but reading this made me realise just how he moved on so fast. Well, read the book and you'll find out. I really don't know what to say because I don't really know how to like review books. I don't even know, I'm questioning why I'm even reviewing it now. I honestly would recommend this book. Like I said about how my whole thing with my mum, like not wanting to read it because it's an autobiography, it's just so crazy that it's just, you can just consider it as fiction, because you can just ignore the fact that it is Shane Dawson if you really want to, and just read it because it's just so good. And considering the fact that he's not really into books and writing and stuff, it's really well written. I read it in Shane's voice the whole time. I'm actually going to listen to the audiobook at some point. There's so many things that you read it and you think, did that seriously happen? Shane shares so much on YouTube. It's just crazy to think that there's actually more to him, and there's so much more that he hasn't shared. And like I said, most of the stuff he has shared, he doesn't go into so much detail about it, and so you can find out more details about those things in just like a 10-page chapter. I feel like I know him better, and I really love that. And I really like how he's used like fans' images and stuff. I don't really know what to say about it without ruining it. And it's great how each like essay he's wrote is like really different. It can be something as simple as the first one, My Destiny, which is where he just talks about getting a haircut, to the typical funny story like the original Catfish, and something really deep and personal like Days and Death. They're really kind of different, each essay, and like I said, I would definitely recommend it for people who are YouTube fans especially. And like I said, if anyone is contemplating getting the book, I would say yes, because if you're considering getting it, just get it, because you will not regret it. It's just so good. And now I'm annoyed because I just realised that I forgot to put my light on. This whole video, I filmed this whole video with my light off. How annoying is that? Yay! I Hate Myselfie. Buy it now. Amazon, iTunes, Barnes and Nobles. I don't know the stores in America. Waterstones, WH Smith if you're in England. My go-to is just Amazon. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!